It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Juan Manuel Marquez, 5'7" tall with a reach of 67 inches, and he'll be facing the Pac-Man. He's got a reach of 67 inches, and his height is 166 centimeters tall.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Juan Manuel Marquez, one of the greatest fighters Mexico has ever produced, a world champion of 4 weight classes, and held 9 major world titles from featherweight to light welterweight. It's the Pac-Man. What a career he's had. Awarded Fighter of the Year multiple times and the only 8-division world champion in boxing history.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And that's the opening bell, round 1. They block the left there. Marquez is hurt. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Just missed with that hook. Good left hook. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About Marquez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great look. I love that.
And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't turn it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. He got out of the way of that right hook. swing and a miss with that left hook. Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Bombs away. He misses with that straight left. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. About Marquez in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
You were thinking, you were smart.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
Let's get it started in round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. That counter shot lands. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They need to be careful they don't push themselves out here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Switched off completely. Come on,
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shot.
you got to go back out there and win this round. And everything on that.
Back at it in round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Blocks the straight left. Punching. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Got out of the way of that right hook. been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. About Marquez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. And there's the bell for round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? That counter punch, Marquez is dazed. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Perfect counter shot. Marquez is rocked. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Marquez is in trouble. It somehow weathered the storm.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Immediate to switch back on.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep them on the other.
Win the round. I need you to go back out there. I need to win.
Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only 1 round that you've lost.
On to the 6th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They drop their guard, they get caught. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. A perfect counter lands. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Oh, wait a minute! Marquez is rocked! And right back into the
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought this...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Marquez is dazed. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Marquez is hurt. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. Good man.
Find the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round.
Round 7, here we go. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Marquez is in trouble. How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not...
Oh my God, Johnny! Marquez is hurt! Keeping those gloves up. Hold that thought! Marquez is dazed, and down goes Juan Manuel Marquez. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the guns took him out.
One, two, three, four, five.
Let's talk about Marquez in that. There's the bell to start round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. Good counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. So close with that uppercut. There's no... And down goes Pacquiao. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.